Alright guys, welcome to today's video. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for this, and I got some newfound motivation, which I'll explain later in the video. But this poor car has been all over the place, pushed off in abandoned lots, abandoned warehouses, corners of parking lots. It's at a new location now. I'm about to go retrieve it, and we're gonna tear into it and come up with a game plan. Let's do it. Here old girl is. She's been sitting, she's got poor dust on her. This poor car has lived such a sad life. I feel like before I started, I should kind of give you guys a rundown. This car's been through so many different hands, so many different people tuning it. No one ever agreed on what it needed to be perfect. And Active Auto Work got the closest to perfect that we possibly could, but it was in a rush timeline to try to get the car ready to go to the Nürburgring. Then it got like all messed up in Germany and then came back, and it's just been kind of pushed around and never really been the focus of any time, just because I don't really know what to do or who to take it to get it perfectly dialed in. But there's hope, and I'm going to explain that to you guys in a few minutes. But for now, we're going to see if she'll start, bring it over to the shop, and I'm going to do some preliminary tests. Ooh, it stinks like mold in here. Damn. There's still at least one cylinder good. Hop in this car, it's like getting in a time capsule. It brings back so many memories. Last time we drove it, we had this car in St. Louis for FD, and it just didn't run right. There were lots of weird like misfirey issues, and I was terrified that maybe I did some damage to it. So what we're going to start off with, I'm going to pull the plugs on it, do a compression test, and if compression checks out, I've decided I'm going to make this thing work. I'm going to need your guys' help, but let's see if this compression test checks out. Hey, do you guys install the Crackle Pop Tunes? You could do that? Yeah. Okay, do you have the M badges?
Yeah, the M stripes.
Yeah, the grill with the colors and the fenders with the vents.
Exactly.
Cool. Good to know. Thank you. Yep. Colette's working on her Evo outside today, so I told her I'd accompany her. So I'm gonna move the rotary FD and then work on the e92 there. But if you guys are in the market for a CYM FD, the Barkers brothers are actually bringing down my other one from up north. Please buy this thing, it deserves a good home. It smells like burning oil a little bit. I'll do a couple revs to clear out the plugs. I don't know if maybe it's turbo. You see all that? Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's turbo or water or oil. So, if you're unfamiliar with this car, it's a big single turbo, it's a low mount motive kit. It's allegedly made in the mid 700s for horsepower, but I don't know what I believe at this point. The car's just always been all over the place. A lot of the issues in the beginning, it had this little thing called a boost box that some people swore by, some people hated. Once I took that off, it was the best that it had ever been. But like I said, man, this thing's just been a headache and had so many little weird things going on that I just got sick of wasting money. I spent probably like $10,000 or something absurd in just dyno rentals to try to get this thing dialed, and it never really did get dialed. So I'm pretty confident with PSI next door, my secret arsenal that's coming into town tonight, that we'll get this thing sorted. But before I go make you guys do something that I might regret, I'm going to attempt to figure out where the spark plugs are in this engine and do a compression test. God, freaking Colette keeps stealing and hiding all my dang 10mm wrenches, so I'm resorting to using an 11mm. Worked for one, but not for the other. Colette! Where are the 10mm wrenches? Man! I dropped the 11 millimeter.
This is going great so far.
I hate BMWs. Dude, is it even worth it? Oh, I can get it. Watch it not be magnetic. I'd be so pissed off. I'm assuming the spark plugs are under the coil packs? No. Maybe? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I get confused because it's direct injected. So where the spark plugs would normally be is actually a high pressure fuel injector. That's not what we need.
No.
I got these fancy coil packs. People have told me actually do more harm than good. Everything in BMW world is all conspiracy. It's like, yes, do this. No, don't do that, because I read on the forums that, okay, they have little bolts that hold them on. Freaking Torx, dude. That's why I don't work on BMWs. Use freaking this type of bolt. You ever play the crane game?
Yeah.
It's like high stakes crane game.
Not really. It's like low stakes. It's an 11, not a 10.
You're not wrong. Woo!
Winner! Don't.
No! No! This is way worse than the first time. Not even in this video, is just gonna be finding lost things in my engine bay.
Oh, what else are you gonna find?
Moving my compression back. Everything's still loose on this car. It's like BMW knew from the factory it was gonna be broken its whole life. Torque spec on the bolts, leave it loose. Or you can fix it on the side of the road when you're stranded.
No tools. You can take everything off by hand.
Yep. It's like a Lego for adults that want crackles and pops and
Problems.
red interior. Where's the 10? Oh. Don't tell me I gotta unbolt it. What? This thing? I'm trying to like think of things to do today that like won't hurt my back. Sure enough, here we are.
D, all of the above.
I know. All because I had to have a fuck BMW. What is that? What's the box? The famous box that's you open it and it's full of nightmares. It's a physics word. Pandora's box.
I was thinking something else, but
The mystery box?
yeah.
No, not that. I still can't access that vault. Love my workspace. Alright. We've almost got access to what we're after now. I'm not gonna remember how any of these wires go. Can you put the sound effect that goes like boink when I do this? Like boink? Sure. Boink.
Bruh.
Sound a lot more satisfying than it actually is. Hey Colette! What does this remind you of? Come on. What does it remind you of?
I'm just uncomfortable.
It's a statue. Look, it looks like that famous statue. That's the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Yeah. Well, the Leaning Tower of Pisa I don't think is having an earthquake all the time. Just ask me and have it go like that.
What do you think?
Why would you like, what does this remind you of?
It's the earthquake that made it lean.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Cool.
It's like, you know, when you're in kindergarten and you like do the trick with the pencil to make everyone think that it's rubber, and then people buy it off you for more money.
Yeah.
Listen, I made a lot of money when I was young. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, I know
Okay,
what
because
you're
if not,
talking
I'm gonna have to go get a pencil right now. All right, now let's see what kind of weird ass socket we need. Torque spark plugs too. God! When you find out she drives a BMW. Her job looks so much more fun right now. I would love to be working on the Evo instead of this thing.
Is the Evo's the best car ever?
Now buy my trans so your gears don't grind.
Hey. Yeah, I do need to buy that.
Buy it.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy a new Xbox now. I was told to be weary of number 6. It certainly looks the worst. I don't know if that's from water dripping into the cylinder, or I guess that doesn't really affect much, but we'll look at the spread and see what we got.
Yeah, number 6 is pretty crusty.
I don't see any like detonation marks though or anything. Super concerning. It's just like all surface crust. We'll know when we hook the compression tester up. I just need to unplug the fuel pump.
Yeah.
Fuel pump.
Fuel plump.
So I found one problem. You see what's wrong there? Number 6?
No, point it out. Point it out to me.
The porcelain's broken.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if that would be from detonation or damage on the piston, but that is certainly acting up and probably part of the reason why the car's not running correctly. Number 6 ain't looking too hot. He's laughing over there. Can I get some expert advice? Ali's the man from PSI. He's always helping us out whenever we need to borrow tools or whenever we have any BMW questions. So there's the plumpy thing on the tip, and it's not there anymore. Is that a common thing with BMWs? On number 6? So it looks like the porcelain broke. I don't know if that means all hope is lost, or maybe that's just the issue. I know that does happen sometimes on these plugs.
You got water going in it?
I don't know, something's going in it, that's for sure. It didn't look like there's any water, like the plug looks fine, but the porcelain looked broken, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like if it was detonation, I'd see pinging marks on the actual tip. I don't see anything that looks like detonation. Just a broken porcelain.
Did it run okay?
Yeah, it just misfires a little bit when you start it, and then wide open sometimes it like feels like it's like leaning out and being weird.
Let me see if I have one.
A spark plug?
Yeah.
Thank you. We got a 50-50 shot of figuring out which side it's on. God, this interior is so freaking nice. The wires and stuff.
Ta-da!
I need to unplug this. This car would be so nice if it had a different engine in it. Like a 1.5 JZ.
Yeah.
So we're pretty sure if there's any damage, it's cylinder number 6. But we got a YouTube channel, and I gotta make sure I get all the likes, subscriptions, comments, and all that on my video. So we're gonna save that one to last, let the suspense build. If you guys wanna try to skip through this portion, I'm actually gonna test these out of order, so you can't skip through the first 5 cylinders. Ha!
Real tough.
But if you like the video, maybe, just maybe, luck will be on my side. Let's find out.
Yep. It was still going up, but like 145. All right, cylinder number 12, hit it. $120.
Really?
Yep.
Another one's 145?
Yep.
Well, that's not good.
You can go one more time. Yeah, 120. All right, go for it. Like 123, 125. All right, go for it. $120. All right, number 5, go for it. Like 125. All right, the questionable one, number 6, hit it. I like 130.
All right, let's do one again.
Yeah. All right, number 1 again. Go for it. Yeah, like 135.
So our compression numbers were 135, 120, 125, 120, 125, 130.
You're gonna be all over the place.
I know. To be fair, none of my cars ever test over 120 PSI. I don't know why, but maybe it's okay. I mean, the number 6 sounds like it's okay. Maybe, I'm gonna go talk to PSI and see if this is normal. I read online most people get around 150 PSI, but I'm convinced my compression tester just sucks. But 10 PSI of variance, or like 10 to 15 PSI of variance isn't the end of the world.
Right.
The engine still can run, it just might not be as happy. You know, sometimes that could happen for maybe a little bit less fuel getting to one cylinder intake design. I'm gonna go get some expert consulting. I'll be right back.
How you feeling? What's the news?
So, this engine has 100,000 miles on it, almost 100,000. It's like 99,380. It's had a lot of its life with high horsepower, abusive driving, and a single turbo.
I don't like where this is going.
Countless dyno pulls. With all this information in the mix, I was told it's fine.
Oh, okay.
It could be better, but considering all of the circumstances, it's fine. So he said just throw the new spark plugs in the back ones with the broken porcelain. And now this is where I need your guys' help. This is the critical part of making this work. Jordan, a good friend of mine, also known as RK Tunes from up in New Jersey, is coming down in town with his 1200 horsepower F80. And while he's down here, we need to convince him to tune my car. He has repeatedly told me he refuses to touch anything with an N54. He told me he would rather take a flamethrower, burn my car down to the ground, and buy me a McLaren before he would tune this car. So I need your guys' help. I need you to go to his Instagram. It's RK Tunes. And on his last post, comment, tune Adam's car. That's all I need from you guys. If there's enough and there's overwhelming support, he'll go out of his way and he'll help me while he's down here. I know he's got his hands full with his car and his girl wants to go to Disney, but like $335, let's make it happen. Let's see if I plugged them all in right.
There we go.
We'll go take it for some test trips, but I don't want to break another spark plug. Nope. YOLO. Now in true YouTube fashion, rather than, checking the tune or data logging, let's just turn the boost all the way up and go for some street hits and see how she feels. Have you been in this thing, Mike, when it was fast?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, well, hopefully it's everything we remember. It actually is like kind of terrifying because with these cars you don't really feel connected at all because everything's like electronic. So like sometimes you'll let off the gas and it'll just keep going. It's like terrifying in not a good way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Ooh. I miss being a Beamer boy. You know what they say, white car, red interior gets all the dudes. Oh, I forgot how to drive.
It's been a minute.
It might have a little bit of sauce still left in her.
A little bit.
This exhaust sounds terrible. What was I thinking? The cool thing is, if when I drive all by all these places, they won't think that it's me. They'll think that it's PSI customers.
Oh yeah.
Is it gonna be spicy or not? Let us find out. It smells like burning oil still. We left a lot of oil in back and it definitely sounded like a little break-up-y. Let's just hope that that wasn't my plugs breaking. I wonder where all the oil's coming from.
The engine.
The engine. It's not bad,
No, it's fast.
but it definitely like sputtered a few times.
Yeah.
I would love to just put all new plugs in, but unfortunately they're all out of stock because every 335i owner in the entire states is constantly replacing their plugs. It's facing the same issues as me. My life got incrementally better ever since I stopped working on this car. Try 2 and 3. Broke up at the top of 3rd, but the second pull was good at least. I'm probably doing damage by doing this. There's a smoke trail following us. All right, we'll let Jordan do the rest. We have established that the car has enough compression to still feel fast, but it definitely doesn't sound healthy. There's a lot of breaking up going on. Hopefully it's just rich and not lean.
Yeah.
That would be ideal. Or just bad plugs.
Probably a combination of the three.
Hey, do you guys replace N54 engines here?
No, sorry. We only replace the 725 6B ones, so that's all we do here.
Excuse me, can I speak to your supervisor?
I am the supervisor.
Can I speak to your boss?
I am the boss.
Can I speak to your father?
No.
All right. I'll do a burnout in reverse.
Do it.
No, I don't want to make my neighbors mad.
Do
No.
it over there, though.
Yo, that was sick.
If you listen closely, you can hear the sound of BMW owners crying all over the country because they can relate to my problems. Guys, I do still love this car, and that's why I haven't gotten rid of it. So don't think that I'm like completely talking but it's just there's a lot of great memories with this car, but there's also a lot of bad ones and a lot of disappointment and sadness associated with it, so I try not to let it overtake me. But it was fun renting on it for a few minutes. I'm hoping that we can overwhelm Jordan, even though he's gonna be busy with his own stuff. Maybe we can guilt him into taking a look at this while he's in town. But that'll probably be in tomorrow's video because I think he's getting in at like 10 p.m. tonight. So I probably won't make this video. Maybe it will. I don't know. I'm gonna go help Colette on her Evo. But I hope you enjoyed my massively disappointing, sad time working on my N54. Hashtag Crackle Pop Tune Gang. On the merch side of things, I actually do have some exciting news. I already posted this on Instagram and Twitter, but we did find some boxes that we had set aside during the giveaway. It was kind of like overstock that we had set aside just in case there were any exchanges or anything. So a lot of the popular designs like the R34 hoodies, the camo hoodies, and a few of the t-shirts have been added back to inventory. Now we're not talking a lot, like maybe a few of each size, but there were a lot of people asking for those designs to be restocked. And while we wait for restocks to come, there are some numbers on the site right now that are ready to ship. Just letting you guys know. And I've mentioned this before, but there's been a lot of signature requests lately. I'm always more than happy to sign whatever you guys order for free, as long as you understand that it might make it take a little bit longer in case I'm out of town or I'm busy and forget, and sometimes, you know, it could add a few days on. But anyway, just make sure you specify where you want me to sign stuff, and I'll be happy to do it. Outside of working on BMWs, we got Princess over here finishing up her Evo. This thing's been down for the count while she's been doing a turbo change. She bought this car from some dude, and that dude bought a turbo from some sketchy guy, and the turbo seized up.
Who was the sketchy guy?
Tommy
Who was the
Effia?
sketchy guy that sold that turbo to somebody that ended up being in my hands?
Tommy Effia.
You. So you...
Are you calling me Tommy Effia, the JDM king?
No, I'm not. I'm not what I'm saying.
The lord of the JDM world?
No, you sold me a bad turbo, and that's messed up.
Is that your flow pump?
Yeah.
While Colette's dealing with her box over there.
You better tell him it's this box, not my car.
This
It's the literal box.
That's what she's been calling her box.
Not my beautiful
So
Evo.
funny.
You almost hit your car. That's karma.
I'll pick it up. I'm not that mean. But anyway, guys. So this is gonna be the end of the video. I wanted to potentially run it until Jordan gets here so I could, you know, talk to him about it. But I think it'd be funnier if I started the video when you guys have already blown up his social, telling him that he needs to tune my e92. So he's real good with port injection stuff, and I know that car is kind of tricky because it has port injection. So hopefully he's willing to take a look at it. He might not. He might just burn it down and give me his McLaren, but we'll see. Either way, I wanted to thank you guys for watching this video. It was a fun one. We just kind of filmed it quick because I didn't know what to film. But should be some fun content with him in town, a bunch of other stuff going on. So yeah, that's the end of this video, and I will see you soon. Bye. Freaking Colette keeps stealing and hiding all my dang 10mm wrenches, so I'm resorting to using an 11mm. For one, but not for the other. What? Why not 10mm wrenches?